This fire, any normal person will look at it as a sheer accident, because this is a wooden chariot, it is there in the temple, it's parked in the temple premises. Despite the fact that a lot of people are not coming to the temple, perhaps because of the COVID pandemic, initial investigations show that it could be because of short circuit. Why is it that all the opposition parties are suddenly saying, no, there is a big conspiracy to it? What is your view on it, Jyotsna ji?
The point here is it's just not one particular incident that has happened in Andhra Pradesh in the recent times. It was, if we take an example, it was vandalizing of idols. Or it's not only in Antarvedi now that the charring of the chariot has happened. We have seen it in Bittergund earlier also. Attacks on trees.
Yes.
Goshalas being vandalized and being, even they were charred and thousands of cattle being, this thing there. So the point is, it's just not about one particular or stray incident that has happened. We are worried about, the circumstances that are prevailing in the state. First thing is, since the Jagan Mohan Reddy government has taken stand in the state, as the Chief Minister, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, has failed to create that confidence in all the beliefs and all the different castes and religious people across the state, saying that I'm there for you. That he has failed. We have accepted that. First thing why I'm saying this is, let's say, if we take an example of whether it was United Andhra Pradesh earlier or the state after bifurcation, for the past 5 years, it has always been a progressive state, irrespective of caste, creed, religion. We have always been focusing on development. We have always been focusing on how to build confidence among the different belief systems, how to be, united all the time. But since the last 1 year,
Professor Tirunagari,
there is a continuous...
Professor, considering you're a professor, I would like you to please tell our viewers with data. Just to say that the Jagan Mohan Reddy government is not being able to create confidence amongst people who believe in different religions,
Yes.
will not suffice, no? Because let's not play politics around a temple, because,
Definitely.
we are not supposed to, Lakshmi Narayana temple is a beautiful temple and it belongs to you, it belongs to me, it belongs to the entire India. So if you have any empirical evidence, any data, please present it to the viewers.
See, that's what I'm saying. The data is very clear that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 incidents data I've got with me. One is the accident or whatever you call it in Bittergunda or in Antarvedi or in the alleged attacks on the idols being demolished in, let's say, Pithapuram or Devarampadu. The priests have been attacked, and propagation of other religious items on the TTD, Devasthanams and all that. And this entire issue happened. The first step was lodged in the issue of Himachalam temple, the trust there, the Mansa's trust there. So it's very obvious. I'm not making any political statements here, but it's obvious that there has been an attack on a particular...
You just did by quoting a church there. Professor, you just did by quoting a church there. You inserted the church there, and I see that. Did you, or did I hear you wrong, Professor? It could be the line, but the point is that I want to really concentrate on temples. You have great temples in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana, and I think we need to preserve what is our heritage. It is actually, if you ask me, Professor, it's 50-50. 50% heritage, 50% religiosity. Stay there, hold your thoughts there, Professor Tirunagari. Let me just go to Dr. Sridhar Kamela of the YSRCP. Dr. Kamela, good afternoon. How are you doing?